Hello and welcome back. Module 2 of Beginner Website Copywriting, your key focus area. In this section, we're going to talk about your brand essence and getting into not only what you offer, but who you are as a personal brand and how you offer that in a very unique way. The best tool that you're going to use in this module is your brand essence workbook for personal brands. And if you've already purchased that, or if you started that with your first class, if you already did the branding class, then you've pretty much done all the work, but stick around for the video anyway, so that you can relate this into your copywriting content. So here we have your brand essence workbook for personal brands. And what you really want to focus on here is this keyword exercise. In this beginning stage, dive into the energetic keyword of how your ideal client feels and write down their pain points. I suggest you do all of this writing for module 2 with pen and paper by hand, just to get your creative juices flowing. And if you are just not a writing by hand person, perhaps you get up for a quick little wiggle, do a little dance, or go for a walk around the block and just get some flowing energy into your body before you really dive into your essence. In this section, really put yourself in the shoes of your ideal client and try to really dig into the words that they would be using. What are the problems that they're looking to solve, and what exactly are they searching the internet for? Your key focus area in this beginning stage is what's yearning to be expressed through you. So try not to think too much about what other people are offering and how your stuff compares to theirs. Just get into your intuitive gut yearning for what you want to express into the world. This entire brand essence workbook will come in handy to really get your creative juices flowing. So take some time now to pause your experience and write by hand. The other remaining pages in here includes those keywords coming through again and your client's issues coming through again for a mind mapping experience, so you can see how things connect in your unique offering. And then for inspiration, find 3 to 5 inspiring online offerings from people in your industry who are doing something kind of similar to what you're doing. Not so that you can copy what they offer, but so that you can see how their content is laid out. So we're going to explore different ways to portray your offerings through 3 to 5 competitors. So open up those tabs in your computer. Keep it to a maximum of 5 because there is a good chance that you'll overly confuse yourself. So you maybe just set, a 5-minute timer and choose one in each 5-minute timer, and then just assertively stop exploring and stop expanding there so that you can focus more on yourself. After that expansiveness, then we distill it down, and we're going to get into the three words that define your essence in the best way possible. More writing exercises here. Get into your purpose and your mission. These are going to be really handy on your website as well, and can be rejigged in different ways page to page to ensure consistent themes. We distill that purpose and mission down further into a paragraph, a sentence, and then 10 words or less, getting really clear on exactly who you want to help. And then a 3 to 7 word descriptive summary of what you do can be used as a tagline for your website. So these are all really handy segments to have defined before you get into the more structured writing process. And maybe by now you already have a brand name. For a personal brand, your brand name can just be your name or your name with a tagline. There's lots of different things you can do with naming, and yeah, try not to overthink it. I did that for many, many years. I know what it's like, but just have some fun, bring some lightness and some intuition forward, and know that you being you is enough. So that's your module 2 assignment. Dive into that workbook, whether you print it off and write directly in there, or if you copy all of this down by hand in a notebook or journal, even on scrap paper. This is an activity of tuning into your essence, tapping into those keywords, defining phrases that really represent you and your offerings as well. Let your automatic writing go. Just write, and you can always pull juicy bits later. The sentences don't even have to make sense. So we're inviting your intuition and what you truly want to express into the world forward. We're exploring how some other people have done things, but we're not letting that be our guide. We're letting ourselves be our guide here. Enjoy the process, and we'll see you for module 3 shortly.